My cheese balls. Fuck, dude, it was on the thing. Now I gotta free ball this one too. Fuck. I gotta free ball this one too. Oh my god. Whatever, dude. For the Krusty Krab. Fuck it, dude. Alright. Alright, screw it. So, this one should be easy, I guess. Probably won't be. But it is. I wanted to talk about fucking anxiousnesses. You know what I'm saying? Being anxious, bro. Oh. And being an ancient attacher, you know what I'm saying? Ancient attachy, you know what I'm saying? And that being a big thing because I saw this one, like I said, I watched part of it, you know what I'm saying? Some videos just whatever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some people. But I watched this one where it's talking about, which is, it is kind of a fucking pet peeve, really, for me. Because I'm always ready to absolve people and to get the issue done and over with. And whatever the case may be. And, you know, just make it happen, man. I'm an anxious. I've always been that way. Like I said, I'm a Virgo, so you know, just being anxious is just a thing, dude. You know, it's just a. Oh, Casanova. I say me and Romeo ain't never been friends. Ooh, this shit almost fell. Oh my god. I don't need to open this. What was I saying? Freaking freak, dude. So yeah, man, I'm a you know, Virgoian Nernian into, you know what I'm saying? I'm real you know, on edge, you know what I mean? And it's endearing at times. It can be a cool thing. And the thing what I was gonna get on too is that people normally say or ask the question, they begs the question, what's so bad about it? What's so bad about wanting to be there for a person? What's so bad about, you know, wanting to resolve things as quickly as fucking possible, you know, because just what's and that's a caveat alone, because think about that, just go off of that alone, that's a caveat, right? But what's wrong with wanting to get relief immediately and not have to go through any confrontation, right? What's wrong with that? They ask, what's wrong with you know, just wanting to be there for a person, get everything done, ask all the questions, do all the things, smother them, not let it be open for them to respond and have a conversation, you know. They ask, like, what is it, what's wrong with being, because they think that, I wouldn't say it's a high and mighty type of thing, but they say, oh, well, all the other ones, yeah. Because for me, like I said, an avoidant attachment, oh my. Whoo. Fucking no, dude. Goddamn no, dude. Just fucking no. So having that alone is a lot, right? Because you want to resolve, you want to fix, you want to get the process over with, and you don't realize in the midst of doing all of these things that you're literally being an enabler, and you don't know that that's what you're doing. Because I can tell you from firsthand frontline experience, you know what I'm saying? You're being an enabler, and that's the issue. You're not giving real space to people. You're not giving real time for people. You're not really like listening to your own music. You're not giving time for people to play and listen to their own music, and time to breathe and expand and learn and feel and know and be comfortable and express and have real thoughts that are not just anxious thoughts just to get the thing over with. Just to get it done. I'm done. I don't want it. I'm done. And so the thing that's going to drive this whole entire conversation or debate or argument is me being done and wanting this to be over with, and not even wanting to have an actual argument if we're going to go there and have it. Be upset. Go crazy too. You know, and you do it, and you go back and forth, and you get it out yourself. If you're gonna fight fire with fire at the time that it calls for it, and that's the case, then that's the case. If you have to meet someone at that time to show them that you also have that awareness and power as well, and you will not take it lightly, and you will not take this step, you know, because it's just like with dogs. If you don't know, at least I noticed like with a female dog or something like that, right? Or some other dogs too, like whatever. But they'll like have this like lean, or they'll sit on your feet, and you'll just think it's like. I was speaking to that with somebody about that, man. You know, you just have some, you know, just lay on your feet. What's wrong with that? Lean on your leg. What's wrong with that? You might punch it. I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? But get up, you know, don't, girl, go somewhere, girl. You know what I mean? We ain't playing that, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't lean on me. You don't dominate this. It's not. You don't. We don't play that here. You don't dominate this. So I see that it's the little games. You're not gonna. Right? So, like I say, man, where was I? Let me get on track first. You know what I'm saying? I can't be losing track. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to bounce me back. You know what I'm saying? That can't be a thing. Where is it? Oh. So, like, okay, yeah. Man, I can't wait to hit that 2 grammer, bro. I'm gonna be real. I don't know really where I was gonna go with that dominance thing, but it's like that though. Like I said, I noticed that with dogs too. You know, you just try to have that. They'll try to play those little games, and you not realize things like that or whatever. I don't know where I was going with it, but I know there's gonna be a lesson somewhere later. But But yeah, I mean, you being that and not giving that thing, and you realize that you're moving for those reasons, and it's not for the reasons that you need to be moving. You don't realize that you're being an enabler, and that you're allowing these people to do these things to you, and you think, oh, they're just being all of that and doing all this, and they're the ones doing wrong, and whatever the case, and I'm the one that's trying to save the relationship. I'm the one that's trying to talk about everything. I'm the one that's trying to do all this stuff. I'm the one, and they just running away. They ain't ever doing nothing. They ain't ever talking. I be trying to tell them stuff. I be trying to be all in their face and do all this, that, and ever, and they don't ever listen. And they don't ever do nothing. And you don't check in with yourself. Like I said, the whole drive of to end the conversation is because you can't handle what's going on. It's not that you can. Okay, let's calm down. All right, let me take control of the situation. Let me handle this right. Not handle the people. Not handle this woman. Not handle this person. Handle the situation as needed. And not because I'm anxious. Not because I just want the conversation to be over with. Not because what I'm saying. You may not check in, but that is a definite. When it comes to relationships and you being anxious and not questioning and you wondering, no, you have a place in that too. Yes, you're trying your best, but for what reasons? Yes, you're trying to fix and do and make her happy, and you want everything to just be right just because you want it to be right. That's also things you have to check into. Why do you want everything to be right? And why do you not even want to have a conversation about what's going on, not about what's right, but what's right for them? That's not a conversation, is it? Because you just want it to be right. So you got your feelings, you told them, hey, this is how I feel it needs to be, and I'm telling you how it is, and this and the third, and you don't think that you're enabling. You don't think that you're allowing people to do what they want to do, just because you don't want, to have any issues. And that's not a way to go. That you think that you're all high and mighty because you want to fix everything right now, but not even realizing there's not nothing to fix. You're not fixing anything. You know what else you're not doing? You're not listening. That's what you're not doing for sure. And you're not giving them an opportunity to well enough for them to listen. I mean, for you to listen to them. You're not even giving them that. Trust me, I know it, dude. So, you know what I'm saying? For them to be like, because I know, dude, it's unbelievably frustrating to have to deal with a person like that just doesn't want to ever own up to anything they ever do. Ever? Oh my God. They just never can just say, yeah, dude, and yep, and guess what? But what about you? And that's where it gets tricky, being an anxious person. But what about you? Because are you even calm right now? Can you even handle the fact that this person is telling you something the way they need to tell you? It's unfortunate. Yes, you don't want it that way. Yes, but you have two options. Get out of here, go away, or realize that you got something to take care of. But being anxious about it and trying to end it just so you can feel better about yourself is literally selfishness. That's like literally, and like I've said before, not the good way. You're not being selfish in the right way. That's not a good way to be selfish. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Well, I'm not what? Yeah, dude, you got to go through all that and realize you can be selfish, but in the right ways to get yourself propelled into the things to be able to help, right? To not be selfish. That's not being selfish, even though you're being selfish. That's not being selfish. Because you know in the back of your mind that people are on the forefront. Right? You don't put people on the back burner for you to be in the forefront. For you to be front and center stage. That's being actually selfish. Thinking you're being selfless. It's like you gotta know that you're doing it for that. You know what I mean? But if you don't know, then you're just doing it because you're anxious. So anxious. Meet me at 11:30. 11 when you're talking that. Like I said, I know about it, dude. I know how rough it is. Like I said, I wish I had the freaking thing. When I popped on, thought I had enough time to charge some stuff, and I don't. That's okay. It's not. I feel good about it. But I just noticed that shit, man. People question like, well, I'm the one that's trying to fix and do everything, and they're the ones that's not doing nothing and being avoidant. So they're the ones that's the problem with the relationship, and not me, because I'm doing everything and ready to try to make it right, and they ain't doing nothing. And it's like, yeah, that's because you haven't developed enough, and you haven't like gone through enough, and it sucks because you're gonna keep hurting yourself and others, thinking that you're perfect and you're not. And that sucks. That's tough, dude. That really is. That's what's up. You know what I mean? That you think you're right and you're not, just because you're doing your best to not make mistakes is what makes you right. As if making mistakes are wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is where, like I said, that one comment, dude, about the truth and the lie they said about the man, the King of Kings and all, man. It's like, dude, I ain't even trying to fucking. What's a man talking? Yeah, man. Realizing that that's a real thing, dude. Like, you got a lot of things that you got to work on being an anxious person, and you think that just because, that you doing shit and you don't even realize it. You're an enabler. You're an enabler. You're enablers. You want to, let's get it over. Yeah, baby, shut up. Then you throwing bottles and milk in it. Shut up. Please be quiet. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything in your power to try to get this baby to be quiet just because you can't handle it. That's a problem. That's an issue. That's not something to be proud of just because you can go, shut up, bitch, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. No, that's not it, dude. I hear people, dude, trust it. I hear people, and it's like, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my goodness. It's not the way, dude. So yeah, there's a lot that's going on, and there's a lot that you can have to account for too. I said I really wish I would have had it because it made more sense to go down the list of what I saw on this decolonizing love on Instagram, and they were pretty much breaking down like which one you are. You got the avoidant, whatever, normal, whatever the fuck, or healed, whatever it is, and fucking all the other ones. Avoidant. I said that one. Anxious, whatever, them. And they were breaking that down. I was gonna come on with it, but yeah, dude, it's all there. It's a lot to look at. So yeah, are you perfect as an anxious person? Hell no. Are you trying to do your best? For sure you are. I'm not looking past the fact that we're all trying to do our best in relationships, but that may be the issue. Is that we may be doing too much in relationships, and we're smothering and enabling people and wondering where we're going wrong. It's like, just because you can run around with your head cut off don't mean it's right. You know what I'm saying? You're moving. You are moving. I mean, you are definitely moving. It's like, so you gotta really like start asking yourself like, but for what though? Like, what am I doing this for? Because like I said, it took me a second to really realize for myself, what am I really doing this for? And like you start to check in, it's like, oh, just because I can't, you don't really think of it like that, but just because I can't just have a conversation with the person. I just want it to be done and over with. I don't want any confrontation. I don't want to like put myself out there and make an argument of something just because, because it's like in a weird way, I'm being avoidant. If anything, I'm being more avoidant and I'm being anxious. If anything, at this point, because I'm being so anxious, I just want to be done with the argument or whatever this person's going through at this moment right now. And I'm not able to cope with this situation at this moment. That's more of an issue than whatever they got going on that I can't handle. It's the fact that I don't know how to really handle it. I'd rather look like it and say some things that make it seem like I'm handling it. Like I'm taking care of the situation, and I'm clearly not. I'm not taking care of the situation or the person. I'm just really done and anxious. And I'm not making the strides that I think I'm making just because I say things and they sound right and dominant in my head and they sound like the thing to say and do. And am I even comforting them? Am I even attempting to see where their side is, or what's going on with them? Or am I trying anything to look at what they got going on? If not, dude, I really need to check in with that. And it's tough. Because it's like, well, what am I doing wrong? Probably a lot more than you'd like to believe. Yeah, it's not cool that they run off and at any chance they get, like I said, they say things and they just do whatever they want and then just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on them because I know a little bit more about avoidant than the other one. I can't remember the other one. But, yeah, and plus, like I said, the video, the little snippet and some of what I saw. It's like, yeah, man, just not realizing that, because like I said, you'll rile yourself up and not realize that person just is also giving you the space you may not realize you also need when they're being avoided also. Now, yes, they have to work on the times they're choosing to be avoided, how they go about telling you that they're choosing to break free, ghost you, or whatever the case like that for a little bit. Yeah, they gotta work with the same thing too. But when it's that time for you to have that space, because like I said, I think that ties a lot to abandonment issues. I caught it. I was doing something too. Abandonment issues. I think it ties along the same lines, where it's like, but can I sit here within my own energy, literally find my own space, and what that means to me, because I feel like people say that, but like when I find my own space, right? When I really mean that too, because I'm talking about the avoidant and all that, but when I look to find my own space as an anxious person, what is it to be really truly relaxed? Is the states and spaces and places, points I'm looking for, right? You know how when you really want to talk to a person, you're really, you know what I'm saying, and you're really like, yeah, and you're trying to and you can't really come down, and your eyebrows kind of raise up, and you really talk kind of fast, and you want to have something in it. Or you don't want to say nothing because you're nervous, or you don't want anybody to hear what you gotta say. Finding that your space of how. And not even here, but finding your voice, finding a real relaxed state, realizing that you're not in that state, finding that space and going, is talking here? Is talking way down here? Am I straining to do it? Way like trying to find down? Or is talking just a natural That's a space, because this space of me talking and finding not too low, not too high, and me actually finding my voice. My voice? My voice? Finding my voice is a space. My natural speaking voice. No strain, no trying to sound like something, no pushing it to be anything else. Realizing that I can completely open up in every way I need to, relax how I need to, let the breath go through as it needs, right? Learning, because I'm learning vocal stuff, right? You find that space. Now I'm saying from this for spiritual perspective, but you find that space of speaking. Let's start there. To where if that person that bounced is there or not, we now know that we need to find how can we speak again. This is serious stuff. How can we speak again? Because that's gonna, like, I think about this with a lot of things, but this is one, like, where I think, well, I know when I hear a person how they talk, where they're at mentally. You hear how they talk, you see their movements, you do that, you see that that's not them in that moment. You even say it. That's not them. You say it. Right? That's not them. They were not in their right mind. That's not who they were. That's not that they weren't themselves that night. You hear it all the time. Why don't we play that in the same field of real, like, this is real psychology. This is real. This is real. So finding your own space of when you talk, how that sounds. So when you find a space of solace, you know that that's what you're really looking for within yourself. When you relax those muscles, your cheek muscles and all those things. It's not up here trying to, and eyebrows raised and trying to, like, and your cheeks are way up here trying to, right? Like, right? Like, like you relax, and this is parts of, you're trying to meditate, finding these little things. You can have 5 minutes of just, how much can I just let my cheeks and lips and everything relax? How much can I find just my own, is this, I can think it. I'm trying to tell people the whole mental massage thing. I can think this. I don't have to actually, I can just, and it will move the muscle. Muscles will go down and up even if I don't. If I imagine that that's what I need to do, like I'm singing, like I'm talking, and I can think of it the same way, the muscles will do and contract the same way. Like I said, this real mental thing, I'm going to push this till I fucking go, dude. This shit is real. But finding that space is real. You know what I'm saying? How is that really my space? Is that really me? This is real meditation, because if I go through this can last for fucking ever if I really go through just this, and then what this means, and then what that means, and then going through different, loops and stuff. But I can go through, is this my real space of voice? Yeah, what if I relax my shoulders a little more? What if I roll them back and then puff my chest out a little bit more? What if I relax my stomach like this and put a little firmness into it? What if I, you know what I'm saying? What if I just, and I find a real space to speak, but I'm not straining or nothing? If I can get to these type of spaces before I talk to someone, and they come back, and look, man, I realized so much when I took the time that you get. I wanted it. It was allowed to me. It's a thing. It happened. I got the space. I wanted the space. I had to have the space. I went into it, and when I did, I realized, this is how I feel. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm a lot more calm. I realize that I don't have to speak in those type of tones. I took the time to go, right, this is how I really wanted to speak to them. This is what I really wanted to say. But I didn't realize that I was in this space. So let me go into the right space. So when I know the right time, when I speak to them, right? When I go to talk to them, how are you doing? And you'll go down these lines of reasonings. If you really do the real shadow work, it won't even be about you at a certain point. Real selfishness. I said it right. Real selfishness. It won't even be about you. you go, man, I'm relaxed. I feel better. I can talk to them like this. I see where I went wrong. I see where I can open up. I see where I can listen more. I see, where I didn't need to push that so much to try to get this out of them and try to drive the narrative to be this way because I just wanted to be like this and get this over with. I just wanted them to be happy. I just wanted to get it over with so we can all be happy because I didn't want to be not safe, not dead, not right. This is what real is because this is every time we this is what we really go to. I didn't want to be somewhere I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be 6 feet. I didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying? In the county, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be in these places. I didn't want to be under somebody's SUV. I didn't want to be in none of this. That's, this is why I act like this. I didn't want to be gone. It may not make sense, but that's where we go. It's always linked to death, transformation, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's always linked to that. And so when you transform how you think, how you speak, how you come at people, how you choose to take care of situations, whatever the case may be, when you really tap in and you go, I'm an asshole. Damn, dude, that's real. Fuck, dude, I didn't even realize it. How are you doing? How's your day going? How you feeling, bro? Talk to me. You start to realize little things like that. Oh, that's what it was. I could have done. I can. You know what I'm saying? I could see where I went with this and a third, but I don't have to be no worm for you. I don't have to be no whatever for you like that. But I can see, and how you're upset. I can see that upsets you. I can see how I went, the way things, how I played out. I can see how you're upset. I can see it. I can see it. Not, well, you and what you did do, and this, that, the third, and what, and me, and not you, and you did this, and I didn't do nothing, and you always doing everything, and I ain't never doing. How are you doing? I can step it up. I didn't need to be that way. I would like to still hold you accountable, but I can see how, my actions led to this. I can see how I can make the changes. I see how there's other ways of going about doing things. I'm aware of this, and I will make the changes. Is there anything you would like to tell me? If you want to let me know anything, I'm here for you. I got your back. I'm here for you. I get it. I'm with you. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, but realizing, like I said, just as an anxious person, I realize, you know what I'm saying? You could realize that's just kind of, I can't speak for everybody because everybody's, you know what I'm saying? There could be some women that are anxious. But I'm saying as for men dealing with women, that's a way better outcome for you, no matter if you just go. It's tough. It ain't easy. You don't want it. It feels unfair. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But because I'm not advocating, if it's not for you, if it's not your relationship, if it's just something you need to move on from, whatever the case, all right then. But I'm saying, if it's something you feel you can hold on to, and you're wondering what's going on and you're really trying to make a difference, which as an anxious person, I'm sure you are. It is a way You know what I'm saying? Way better outcome. Like if you want to get them to break out of that shell, putting them shoving the head back into the shell is not kind of like that. It's not, maybe not, you know, maybe not the way to go. What do I know, you know? But yeah, maybe don't shove the head back into the turtle shell. You know, turtle. Maybe, you know, you won't have to complain so much that they're in there as much as they are. The issue is realizing that you're putting them there more often than they want to be. It's a good look. You know what I'm saying? That's probably a good thing to look into. Is that you're definitely putting them there more than they'd rather be. They're already trying their best to figure out how to get to you. To get to themselves alone. You know? But to get to you. And you may not realize how scary it looks, but it's a lot harder, especially when they've had a past, to deal with something like that. It's a lot harder for them to cope with things like that. That's why they're anxious. I mean, that's why they're avoidant. So for that alone, for you to not take in, kind of like speaks volumes that you didn't even check in on that part really fully. You know what I'm saying? That you are the anxious one, meaning you are the monster in this situation, even though we get it. Trust me, I know. But you still look, you know, I gotta show my teeth too, dude, is what I'm sure is being thought. I gotta show my teeth too, dude. Like, what? I don't know. That's how some people stand their ground, you know what I mean? They might lash out and run off, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. They might do things like that. You never know. But like I say, honey's a lot sweeter, dude. I love me some honey. I love me some honey. It's a lot sweeter, and a lot more It's, you know, even though it's esoterically funny enough that, like he says, it's the opposite. It's easier to work with, even though honey is like one of the 3D worst things to work with if you don't know what you're doing. Vinegar is actually very versatile. So it's like, right? But esoterically speaking, spiritually speaking, honey is a lot more manageable, a lot easier to work with than vinegar. And people may not really grasp that because, you know, they still got an ego to check. People want to get rid of it and not look at it. Look into it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I kind of wish, dude, I might, dude, just cause, man, I might make another one later on just cause I wanted to remember the stuff. But it might not be that different. But I know there's just other things to like, that I could have bounced off of, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. It's alright. But, yeah, just take on that fact, man, that maybe you're more like, don't you know, don't just accept excuses either, but realize that you might be an enabler and you might be doing too much to incite these people and the tragedies they've had to deal with in their life. It comes out different, and it's not you, and that's the point. It's recognizing that you are an anxious and they are an avoidant. Like I said, that's a problem within itself, that you don't recognize that that's a thing well within itself. That's a thing to look into, and you're not even checking that alone. Like, you've skipped that and said, you know what, my ego though can tell you, and then if you just listen to this thing I just gave you and this bit of advice right here and do this fucking thing, and if you just shut the fuck up, you know, or something, and then you just, or whatever the case, and you think, well, that's gonna fix it. that's definitely gonna do something. You know what I mean? And it won't. It won't. It won't. It won't. I promise you it won't. Chill, Grandma. Chill, me, Mom. Chill, me, Mom. Chill. Go back in the room. Oh. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, man. You once, twice, or 3 times lady. Something like that. Yeah, man, don't get caught up in that shit, man. Just chill out and realize, man, people just got their own ways. Like I said, it was tough for me to check in on stuff like that, too. And people just got their own ways. And you got to realize how that, you know, that they cope the way they cope. And you're coping the way you're coping. And let's not forget that you're still coping. Let's not look past that fact that you're coping, bro. You know? It's just different. But when someone tells you, it could be gaslighting or whatever, but it could be a thing where people are kind of messing with you a little bit. But if somebody tells you something, oh my God, that's not me. Bitch, it might be. It might be. It might be you. And that's all right. I think that's the biggest part about a relationship that people don't really want to look into, is that you do realize the quicker you work on you, the quicker the relationship do. Because it takes two. It's like, dude, hello, what part are we missing? That'd be like a real question to you. Like, what exactly are we missing out here? Like I said, when it comes to relationships, dating, kids, love, all that is like, eagle fucking, dude, Phoenix, eagle eye, all. What the fuck is this? Marriage, what is that? Love. You know, it almost begs me to have it at like a more of a psychologist standpoint, you know, or whatever. Because it just, like, I can't help it, dude. So it's very difficult to fall into it. Fall into anything, really. Without some knowledge of it. Even if I do try to, even if I try that, man, it's just like, I still, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no falling in, you know what I'm saying? Try if you must. But when I see this world and how it plays, I'm like, dude, love, light, what is all marriage? What? Like, dating, relationship, what is this? What does that even mean? What is that? You gotta try it out and do all this stuff. What the? No, yeah, kind of what? Man, is we cool or not, bro? Get out of here. We cool or not? I don't know. My brain don't work like this. Are we cool or not? No, yeah, all right, cool. No, all right, cool. Cool. Because I'm not, this is weird. This is weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. You need to do something different. Shake it up. Do something different. I don't like it. No wonder nobody wants to participate in this bullshit. Nobody wants to do this. I see it. I see why. I wouldn't want to either. This is stupid. Why y'all act like this? This is not because and I realize now, as I get older, this is because it's not what it's actually made for. That's what it is made. It's not what it's made for. Just like another video game, built up system with the virus in it, and it's like. Jeez Louise, my dude. Come on, dude. Here we go again. Dating, dude? What is that? How much? For what? For what? For what? How much? For what? How much for what? How much for what? You know, it's funny, dude, because I could actually say I've never actually come across really anybody like that. It's just the energy. It's just you know what I'm saying? It's just the air about me. I've never really come across women like that. People like that. Where just like women, of course, but you know, that are like, you gotta do this, and if you don't, then, and if, like, I blame the dudes. You know what I'm saying at this point, because I'm looking like, dude, but you put you there though. I don't. Yeah, but provide though. Provide provisions. There's a lot of definitions to provisions. There's a lot of things that you can give a person that has nothing to do with what you're asking for. This is a system. This is a system built. This is not. This is love. This is no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And that's why it's weird and funky and musty and weird. Feel like because it's not that. It's not for that. It's not. It's been reversed. It's another. It's just like everything else. It's just like everything else. What they touch, you know what I'm saying? You know, the dude got the Midas. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Not like that. What they touch? Religion. But look what happened. Music. Look what happened. Art. Look what happened. Business. Look what happened. Look what happened. Just keep look what happens. Dating. Look what happened. Now this is where we're at. Look what happened. This is where we're at, dude. Where it's like, dude, that's not, I don't know, maybe 30, 40, 50 years ago, I would, dude, I'm all about it. That'd be fun. Nowadays, dude, you're not even having fun you're not even going out to enjoy yourself. You go out for status, pictures, clout, money, fame, notoriety, recognition, getting the in crowd. What is it? What do you like? That's fucking monetary material. Dude, just like that's what it's for. It's not for a person anymore. It's not to know anything about yourself whatsoever. It's not to care for another person nowadays. People have switched it up. It's not like that anymore. It used to be because you gave a fuck about a motherfucker. You actually gave a shit. You really were looking to, but now it's been played where it's like, well, you don't need to have a family or look for the right people for yourself to actually get the best way, you know, prosperities and best all the good, whatever you need to do whatever you need, right? Like you want the best outcome for your life, right? You want to get to the best. No, man. Can you provide for me? What kind of provide? I can do a lot of things, but it doesn't always have to be like that. And for this and for these reasons and like that. What do you mean provide? Can you provide that? No, not like that. No. No, I don't know how to do that. That's impossible. But as a man that will literally do everything he needs to make sure that you're safe, comfortable, happy, doing that, I'll do. But for that, just sounds like a scam. That sounds like the game is rigged. That's what that sounds like to me. Almost an hour again. That's what that sounds like to me. That sounds like tilt to me. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like you getting played for one. Cause like I say, if it's for your people, it's for some, then no, I don't like you. But even for your people, it could be like that. I don't think people want to take that on too. It's like, yeah, but you are on E. You're the one that's not. You're the one that's struggling right now. How is that okay? Even in that, on that spectrum, how is that okay? And you think just for some random date, you got to give your whole and all and everything and then some? All your cash and a half? Like, damn, dude. Just to be cool with a motherfucker for like a couple hours, or days, or weeks, or something like that, just to go party it up for a couple nights or something like that. Don't. Yeah, that's a scam, dude. That don't sound. And I think that's that back and forth too, dude. Like not being able to really put myself out there because that's all that's out there, it seems, so far. Like it's a money grab, it's a get in and out as quick as I can. It's most likely I'm playing you. Most likely this you don't realize that this life is not for you in any aspect because of what we're out here doing. We don't really care about you. We don't give a fuck about you. We need you to think that we do. And we'll take you for everything you got. That is way bigger of a percentage. And people are wondering, why don't the men talk to the women anymore? Why don't they say something on the streets and then something in person? And why don't they be here with the hood? And why don't they be here with what? I mean, I personally ain't got a dog in this fight because I'd rather catch you on the internet or some shit anyway. But that's always been my thing, not in person. To be real, to be real. Not saying I can't, but to be real. But for the dudes out there, it's like, why do you think that is, bro? Why do you think? It's like I am on the losing end, and you don't even like me. And what sucks is I gotta act like I don't even see it my damn self. That's the shitty part. I gotta act like I don't even. Like I don't see it my damn self. Like I'm not. Like I'm not watching you. like I'm not watching it happen. And then you want me to go, "Sup, girl?" Nah, man, that sounds like I'm a dummy. That sounds dumb. And I'm pretty sure that's roughly where most of these dudes are at. Where it's like, that sounds really dumb. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? I can. Oh my god! Whoa, wait! I'm learning. I gotta learn this outside of the relationship. But oh man, you know what I could do? I could invest in myself. Oh my god, dude! What? Oh shit! Oh my god! Fucking brain blast. You know what I'm saying? I can invest in myself It's not worth the headache, no matter what the case. I can invest in myself. I don't get why they do whatever. Well, now we can reverse it. Are you checking in at all? Just like the avoidant. I mean, the anxious. Are you the avoidant now? Are you checking in? With that, you're avoiding the fact that things are the way they are. Like, are we avoiding this now? Or this goes for any chick that is actually wondering. I don't even do that. Goes so deep for me too. That if there's anyone like that, but if there's a chick out there that's actually wondering. You know, it's like that. You know, you suffer for the rest of it. If you peep what I'm trying to say, if there is the rest and a rest of them, then you're messing it. Yeah, you going down for . But yeah, dude, it's weird, dude. It's like, what? And that's what I say, man, because I being such I say this because nothing, and again, no shade or nothing like that, but just because I've been an introvert. I am an introvert. I never really, had it like that to want to speak to people in the first place. I wanted to speak to women like that, but just never felt it. And also, it's because it's like, dude, I could, but then like I said, but even before, there's a good chance you're not even gonna care for me like I know you won't. Even then, but even more so now. Holy hell, But I know that there's not gonna be a real thing that you're gonna. Cause like I say, they say if you don't have it, that's kind of what, like, if you never got it, that's kind of what you kind of are. If you never had it before, so if you always been. You wanted to get somebody around you that's super lovable and will talk and do all the things that, what I'm saying, that's you. That's just saying that you do that and you just wishing you could maybe find somebody, that also does what you do. That's all you're really saying. Like, I just want to be, you know what I mean? That thing that I'm missing. Because I am that thing that I'm not getting. That's what I'm, I forgot my point. Hold on. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was goddamn going off. See, I be going on a fucking tangent, bro. I be feeling good. But yeah, man, you wonder where it's coming from, bro. It's just, it's a travesty to see it, the way it has to play out. Like I said, some dudes just don't get it, and just bashing people and doing weird stuff. But like I say, because we got the other viruses and all the games that we're trying to enjoy and how they used to be when it was just us having fun playing the games. You remember when you just have fun playing the game? You know what I'm saying? You just enjoy playing a game. I mean, I get it as an adult, that shit is just like mental fucking torture as an adult. You know what I mean? But even when you're even a younger adult and you had less responsibilities or things to actually like look into and shit and worry about, you just play the game. You want to play the game? You play the game. You had fun playing the game. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing in there to make you think like that. And if it actually made you think like that. So you actually have to. But just play the game, man. Nowadays, you can't just play the game. You gotta, man. I don't even know what you gotta do. I don't even know. There's not. There's even less of a script, a manual, or something to use, do. It's even less now, dude. Like I said, this is just the perversion of it all, man. So now you can't enjoy playing the game. You can't just enjoy having fun doing what you want to do with the game, bro. It sucks. So many people are worried, scared, don't know how things gonna go, what you gonna want from them, what you don't, what you're not gonna tolerate, what this gonna happen, how this gonna be, There's so much red tape nowadays, man. Like nobody can fucking, just enjoy themselves anymore. It's impossible to just enjoy yourself. So yeah, we was talking about like fucking anxious and shit, people. I think. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna close it out. But yeah, man. I just realized, you know what I'm saying? It's just you got things to work on too. Yeah, I feel like I can see how you feel like as an anxious person that you're more on top of things and you feel like you have everything together and you feel like you're really trying to like help and have people step up and really look at themselves, and you feel like you don't really have anything to look into that you're doing that's probably making things a lot harder for yourself. And that is, like I said, being unaware that you're doing more than what you need to, and you're probably not looking inward for yourself, and you're probably doing more things for the anxiousness, and you not really using that as a proper compass or signal for yourself. And checking in with what that means, you're not using it as properly as you could in navigating how to come across someone, right? So yeah, I'm not bored no more. Nah, I done did it. Made 3 videos. Now I just gotta post them. Now I just gotta post it. Yeah, these flew by, dude. So I know, man, it was easy. It was breezy, easy, just chilling, chapping, chalking, chicken chalking, talking it up. You know what I'm saying? Chapping it, happening. Heaving and feebing and being, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to get off, but I can actually see what else is going on. I did say I was going to do that too. Yeah. Well, we'll cut it. We good. You good? Is you good? I'm good. You good? No, we good. Alright. Have a wonderful time. Yeah.